All right, so today what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate IED 7.1 dimensioning, and this is going to be the first part. So you start out with your title block template, which you can find on your lectures, notes, and resources. And you should have already downloaded into your user drive all of the parts. So we're going to go to Base and then select Document. And we want to find our part 7.1, number 1, Datum and Align. So I go to Open, and you notice that this is kind of big. So for a scale of 1/2, so let's drop this down to 1/3. And I'm going to move it into position here. Move this out of the way and drag that up for my top view. Drag this over for my right view. And then I'm going to hit OK. And notice how I get the outline of my front, side, and top view of that particular part. Now to dimension it, remember we want this datum, so we're going to go annotate, and I'm going to hit dimension. Now datum means that we're going to dimension everything from one point. So I'm going to start from the left edge. I'm going to go here, find my next edge, and drag it up. Notice how it says 2 inches. I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to do the same thing to my next vertical line. Drag that up. And that's 7 inches. So now I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom. So I'm going to start from my bottom line, go up to my next horizontal, drag this over. That's 2 inches. I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to grab it again, go all the way up to the top, drag that over, then it's 5 inches. So datum, notice how this line here is all the way at the bottom from a single point. Now we want this aligned, which means that I want these numbers here to turn vertical. So I'm going to grab this 5 inches and I'm going to right click, and you got to kind of wait till you get that little box there. Right click, new dimension style, go over to text and linear. I want this one where it says vertical dimension inline horizontal. So we want to change this to inline vertical. So I hit OK on that, and notice how it flips those around. So I'm going to do the same thing over here, new dimension style, text, and I'm going to go inline vertical again. I'm going to hit OK. Now, notice how it changes the 2 inches there. So what your job is going to be is to do every dimension line on the top view like this, and every dimension line on the side view like this. So when you're done with that, then I want an ISO view. So I'm going to go back to base, and I'm going to select my datum and aligned again, open. And this time I want it ISO, so I'm going to hit the home button and notice how it changes. So I'm going to move that to the top right, make sure it's shaded. I'm going to hit OK. So once you have that, you're almost done. Then it says change the field text. So I'm going to go to the Wilmington, hit plus, go to field text, and I'm going to type in my new drawing title, which is 7.1, number 1, datum, and Mr. Pope, scale 1/3, yes. And creation date, that can't change. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go to save as, because I want to change this, not from title block template. And I'm going to call this 7.1 number 1. And save the drawing. And then I'm finished. So stay tuned for the dimensioning for part number 2.